Give me 30 more seconds in the first fight and I would have finished you. Correct?
Shut up. No, you wouldn't.
You forgot? You want to watch the replays?
Me losing to him has taught me a lot about, obviously about me, about myself, my camp, what I need to do to better myself, and that's what I went back and did, and now here we are.
You held me for 2 rounds. I watched it.
You want to watch the replays? I held your hand and I was beating the side of your face in.
No, you wasn't. I rewatched it the other day.
I wasn't.
When we fought, I kind of saw him as a striker, and he kind of saw me as just a pure wrestler.
Right. I made that mistake the first time, went in there thinking it's a striker versus wrestler match, and that's the mistake I made. And this is not the mistake I made this time. This is an MMA match, and it will be a mixed martial arts contest come August.
I rewatched it the other day.
I wasn't. You rewatched it. You didn't see me holding your hand, beating the side of your face in.
Bruh, you had like
a lamb, just beating the side of your face in.
30 seconds. You held me for 2.5 rounds.
Of course.
Did nothing.
It was good to see him, and I ain't seen him for like probably 4 years, 3 years. So it was good to now finally see him. And when we first fought 7 years ago, I was like 23 years old. I was skinny, I was like little, Now to go back, I'm now 30 years old, experienced fighter, build into my body and just sizing them up. And I am looking forward to August 20th. It's been a long road coming. It's been a long 2.5, 3 years, and I am taking the opportunity with both hands. I am looking forward to running this one back.
With him, he's kind of been lurking around me the whole time. Ever since we fought, he's been lurking around me. I've been at events where he was fighting and he was going to be weighing in, and I was able to be around him and just, maybe shake his hand or something like that. So he's been lurking around me. He's been lurking around the division for a while, to where I never necessarily got his energy off of me, like most guys.
When I fought Usman, I went to AKA for my camp, and because everyone's telling me I need to go AKA. Since then, like you said, I have learned since I fight, and I went back, restructured my team, and now here we are, 7 years on, and I haven't lost.
But now it's time for me to go back in there, and I have to show them the separation. I have to show them how much better I am than the rest of the division.
Everyone has fought. I think Colby is small, Burns is small, Masvidal is small. I think I'm one of the biggest guys who's fought in recent years, so yeah, it'll be good to see.
These guys are gonna have to just realize and settle for in the time when they were doing their thing and they were at the best, the peak of their careers. There was just somebody that was better, that was around. So I think Leon Edwards is gonna have to settle for that. And not just that, I think the world has to just realize that right now I am the pound-for-pound best fighter on the planet, because this is not just overnight. This is years that I've been putting in work like this.
I am focused on becoming a champion, and he's standing in my way to achieve that goal, And
listen, the people all want to know. I want you to help me help you. How are you going to get it done? When it was my time, I sat in that exact same seat. Tyron Woodley.
Anywhere the fight goes.
Listen, I sat in that exact same seat, and Tyron Woodley asked me, "How will you get it done?" And I told him, "I will dominate you in every fashion of the game."
Anywhere the fight goes, I'm beating you. When you fought Woodley was an old wounded Gazelle, bro. He was done.
It didn't matter.
Yeah,
champion.
I want the pound for pound. I want the baddest man on the planet.
Okay. You said okay.
Like that.
So you said
I want that, bro. No,
what?
I want the baddest man on the planet. You said the baddest man on the planet, so perfect.
He's tough, I'm not going to go out there and be like, I'm going to go in there and walk through him and it's going to be an easy fight. He's proven that he's the champion, He's proven that he's tough, and I am preparing my body and my mind for anywhere the fight goes, whether it's a war or I'll go out there and it's a clean sweep for me, But I know I'm going to have to grab that belt off him. You won't just hand it over, and I am preparing myself for that and my body for that.
Can you really even take anything from that fight to apply to this one, or was it so long ago it doesn't even matter?
For me, it doesn't matter one bit, Like I said,
it matters.
No, it doesn't. For me, it doesn't matter one bit. Like I said, I'm two different complete fighter from what I was back then, and if he's judging it off that fight, he's already lost already. And
I'm not judging your skills. I don't fight guys for their skills.
For me,
I fight their hearts.
It doesn't matter at all.
It matters. I know your heart. It matters.
I said, so there was a question that was asked about what he took from the first fight, and he said it was so long ago he didn't really take anything from that. I did, though. At the end of the day, I know his heart, and that's one of the biggest thing about that.
I am looking forward to fighting Kamaru Usman. He's the last person to beat me. He's the guy that I've been focused on for the last 7 years, and also getting better and to beat, you know, and so yeah, I'm just focusing that happening in August.
I know it's been a really long road to get this title shot. Was there a point you thought this might not happen?
Nah, I always know it's gonna happen. You know, just when it's gonna happen. I'll be here winning and keep winning, and as long as you win, you got to get the opportunity. You know, so.
You've always been quietly going about your business in the division.
Yeah.
You've always been sort of talked about as the dark horse, the guy who's always in the background, the guy you should be looking out for. So if you get the win and get the belt,
when you get the win, go on.
Well, how you get it done? How you get it done?
By winning, bro.
What?
By winning. All I do
Listen,
is win, bro.
listen. Everybody
Listen.
here wants to know. Everybody wants to help me.
You ain't finishing me, bro. You know you're not.
Help me help you.
You're not.
Tell the
finishing
people
me.
how you gonna get it done.
You cannot finish me, champ. Trust me. You got it in you, bro.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
You can't finish me.
I can't finish you.
Nope. It will be a mixed martial arts contest come August, you know, and whether it's on the ground, in wrestling, in striking, and I am preparing myself to compete and beat him anywhere the fight goes.
You know, I don't care what plan you have. I don't care what you say you're going to do. You know, plenty of guys, you know, more than once now have sat up here and said, hey, it's my time. I'm going to do it. It's my time. It's my time. You know, and I say the same thing because I'm putting in the same effort each and every time. I'm still motivated the same exact way each and every time.
You're going to try to wrestle, bro. It ain't going to work this time.
We're gonna wrestle.
We're going to wrestle. Let's wrestle.
Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle. We're gonna wrestle.
When I was watching, I'm thinking, I actually done good defending this takedown back then, you know, and I didn't know much about wrestling then and grappling then. So yeah, I think I'm just a totally different fighter from what I am now, and it's gonna be a totally new results. You know, my understanding of the game of MMA, of striking, wrestling, grappling is leaps and bounds to what it was when I was 23 years old, and so yeah, I think that would be the difference in this fight.
Of course, you said your striking is much better. Of course, I'm gonna hold you. I don't want to strike with you. Your striking is much better. I held you down, and I beat your face in. Now the people all want to know, how are you going to get it done?
You were really pressing him on what's his game plan, how's he going to get it done in the same way Tyron Woodley did to you previously. He didn't give you he's not going to give you his game plan, obviously, but how do you think he comes into this one? What do you think Leon's approach will be?
To your question, when I asked him, I said, how are you going to get it done? There's something to be said about your heart. When you're definitely content and you're confident about your preparation, the work that you've put in, and the result that you want, that you expect from it, then you say it. And when I was in his seat, Tyron Woodley asked me, he said, how do you get it done? How are you gonna beat me? I'm better than you in every way. And I looked at him and I told him, I said, Tyron Woodley, I will dominate you in every aspect of the game. If we wanna wrestle, I will out-wrestle you. If you wanna strike, I will out-strike you. And what happened? That night, I went out there and I did exactly what I said. And that's what I wanted from Leon. You know, you're sitting up here, yes, you're content and you're giving off this confidence. Tell me how you're gonna get it done. If you can't tell me how you're gonna get it done, so like I knew 7 years ago when I felt your heart, I still know it.
He was really pressing you on, tell me how you're going to get it done, what's your way to beat me, you know, and obviously you're not going to go and give him your game plan there and then, but it seems like, you know, he had that question asked to him by Tyron Woodley, he's asking it to you. If you have a few minutes to think about that, you know, what would your answer be?
I'll beat him anywhere the fight goes, and wherever the fight goes, I am prepared to beat him.
What was the sense, or what's going through your mind when you faced off then? Because it's been a long while.
Yeah, like I said, when I first fought him, I was a young, skinny kid, you know. I've been doing MMA 5 years. I didn't do no strength conditioning, you know. I've been doing strength conditioning for the last 7 years since the fight. So my frame is filling out. I'm not old, I'm not 30 years old. My body's conditioned to go in 5 fights. My body's conditioned to going through them trenches, you know, and I think that's the difference now, and you can tell by my physicality how much I've grown, you know.
And so being able to stare him down, it was like, okay, that's what this feels like. So I feel it, and I feel the confidence that he has. He truly feels that he has it. This is what it is. It stops here with him, that this is destiny for him, that he's going to step in there and he's going to become the champion. And he truly feels that way. And so I feel that confidence. But, you know, that's what I do best. My job is to go in there and I quickly take that confidence away from him.
But I think now it'd be a totally different fight. Like I said, I've owned my skills. I've owned who I am. I know I am so seasoned now in MMA and understand the game so much.
You know, a lot has been said about, you know, Leon saying, oh, he's fell in love with his hand, he's fell in love with his striking. Of course. Why wouldn't I? You know, I paid Trevor Whitman a lot of money and he deserves every bit of it. And so did Henry Hoof. So why wouldn't I come in there and exercise the striking? Of course I fell in love with my striking. That's why I have more knockouts in championship fights than he has in the UFC his entire career. Absolutely. And yes, I fell in love with my striking, but guess what? You fell in love with your grappling. So August 20th, we gonna wrestle.
He said want to box Canelo, so this is a perfect fight to get to Canelo, you know? You can't say want to box Canelo and come and wrestle.
Listen, this is the thing that people are misconstruing. Like, I'm not saying Canelo is not great. He is great, which is why I wanted to step up to that challenge. He's the pound for pound best boxer out there. I understand that. That scares me, which is why I wanted to. It scared me. When I fought Leon Edwards the first time, it scared me. This is a striker, you know, I'm a wrestler, I'm trying to learn striking. It scared me. It's scaring me right now, sitting up. You can see me. You don't see me shaking? It's scaring me sitting up here right now.
You want that dough, bro? You want that money?
What?
You ain't beating Canelo. You want that money?
You said I'll beat him?
You ain't beating him.
Oh, I thought she was on my side. Damn.
I like you.
Damn.
Shit.
I thought, you know, MMA fighters got to stick together. You see him?
Get paid, bro.
Where he comes or not, it doesn't matter really. You know, he's like I said, he's a mixed martial arts fight, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, doesn't matter. So we're good.
Well, we have definitely put in the work over time to where he's become more of a grappler, and I've become more of a striker. So to the untrained eye, they're looking at this fight and they're going, okay, now these guys are grappling and these guys are striking, so it's going to be an entertaining fight. I think he's one of the toughest guys that I've ever fought, and I think he's going to bring that because he's chased this opportunity to fight for the title for a long time. I think he's going to bring that to Salt Lake City, and of course, I'm bringing that pound for pound action to Salt Lake City.
You know, I've improved leaps and bounds in all areas: my striking, my grappling, my understanding of MMA.
You know, he's very, very sharp. I see it in his striking. He's very fluid, he's very swift, and he's very nice. He's just nice. That's what I like to call him. He's a nice fighter. He's a good fighter. And, you know, his 1-2 comes out a lot swifter and slicker than my 1-2. You know, but the difference is when my 1-2 come out, those people go to sleep.
I can't sit up here and lie and say he hasn't improved. He has improved, you know, but I just don't think he is what you think he is, you know. He has improved, like I said, and I give you credit, you know, but...
What means more to you? Is it the title or taking out the pound for pound best?
Nah, definitely that title. Nah, the title for sure, but that's just a bonus. You know, he was the last guy to beat me. Everyone claims he's pound for pound. Everyone say he can't be beaten, so it's just a perfect time for it to happen, and I cannot wait.
Now I am a veteran in the sport, and I've been doing it 13 years now, been through ups and downs, been hurt, came back, won, lost rounds, headline events. Now here we are, and this is my dream, and I am looking forward to making it happen.
You know, Leon Edwards is a very, very tough guy. Like, make no mistake, we might sit up here and say what we want to say, but I'm taking him very, very seriously. I took him serious the first time. I was nervous when I had to fight him, and I'm nervous right now having to fight him. So I take him very, very serious.
Like I said, when I first fought him, I was doing MMA 5-6 years, and now I've been doing it for 30 odd years, and I am a seasoned veteran now, and I am ready, and I truly believe this is my time. You know, I've been ready 2 years ago. Now I'm super ready. Could have gave me enough time to prepare even more, so I am focused and can't wait.
I'm going out there August 20th. I want to put on an incredible performance, and Salt Lake City is in for a treat. You know, everybody knows when Kamaru Usman's fighting, you don't bet against him. And so, of course, your money's safe if you bet on me.